Are your research questions smart? Today's genealogy tip is on smart research questions. Smart questions can help you find the leaf on your family tree in the midst of the genealogical forest. Seeing the forest through the trees is how the phrase is commonly used, but instead we are looking for the trees, the leaves, the details within the forest of all the records. And our smart research questions will help us. We're going to use the acronym SMART. It comes out of the other field that I work in, career coaching, and I've just adopted it for our research questions. So the first part of the acronym is specific. We are looking for a specific person, family, event, and or location. You want to get as specific as possible. And you'll know you've gotten specific enough when it is measurable. Will you be able to measure your evidence against the question to decide if the evidence is supporting the question or not? Does it lead to action items? Does it lead to a research plan of specific action items about where to look, what timeframes to look at, what locations to look at? Is the question reasonable based on what you already know? A lot of times people will start genealogy, their family history, by wanting to know what historical figures, kings and queens they're related to. Not necessarily reasonable if you're just getting started. Or they want to know where all of their immigrant ancestors came from. May not be reasonable if all you know are your great-grandparents and they did not immigrate. So is the question reasonable? And the final part of our acronym is time limited. Add your known or estimated time range so that you can narrow down both where you're looking and when you're looking, so that you don't waste time looking at a collection of records that don't overlap the time frame of interest. So we're looking at specific, measurable, actionable, reasonable, and time limited to come up with our smart research questions. So to put this lesson into practice, go ahead and look at one of the questions you have for your family research and how does it measure up against this acronym? Is it specific? Is it measurable, actionable, reasonable, and time limited? If not, do some adjustments and then keep researching.